Lamparter takes the win in a really tight race. Sunday in Lahti, not a day of rest for the Nordic Combined men. After Saturday's team competition, it was back to the individual World Cup. There was no Jarl Magnus Rieber, who was resting after wrapping up the World Cup last month. He had won the last 10 events, so opportunity was knocking for someone in Lahti. Conditions weren't ideal for the ski jumping, but it was the Austrians who made the best of them. Johannes Lamparter has won 2 of the 3 World Cup events that Rieber hasn't won. Here he managed the longest jump of the day, 136.5 metres, a monster jump that he was relieved to land safely. However, it was another Austrian who topped the rankings. Stefan Rettenegger's jump was not as long, but good judges' points and more favourable wind compensation saw him squeak ahead. Great jump to put him on top. Two Austrians just 5 seconds apart for the cross-country, but with a good cushion over the rest. By the time of the cross-country race, the sun was out and conditions were good, the organisers having salted the course overnight. The Austrian pair set off together and worked together to stay ahead on the 4 laps of the Lahti course. Behind them, Christian Ilves and Terence Weber were hoping to make up ground on the leaders, and with a quarter of the race gone, they'd pulled back some time. But Lamparter and Rettenegger worked well together to make sure there were only 2 in contention for the win. Ilves and Weber dropped back and had to set their sights on the bottom step of the podium. With 1 lap left, the Austrians were further ahead. Lamparter was looking for a lucky 13th World Cup win. Rettenegger's 8 podiums have all come this season, but none on the top step. Ilves had 2 podiums here last year. He made his move for another one towards the end of the race, moving away from retiring Weber. Ilves yet to win an event, but surely it's only a matter of time. At the front, the attack came with a few hundred metres left, and it was Lamparter who made it. It looked like he was pulling away, but as the finish came into sight, Rettenegger fought back to make it a grandstand finish. In the end, Lamparter denied Rettenegger his first World Cup win by 1/10 of a second. Some way behind, Christian Ilves secured his 3rd podium in 4 events. A good day for Austria, securing half of the top 10 places.
Yeah, it was perfect to do like a 1-2 and always working together, and just the coaches said us in the last lap we should fight for it, and we did the amazing also for the show and for the sport. It was like for us really amazing, and we enjoyed the day a lot.
The race for 2nd place in the World Cup, Stefan Rettenegger has extended his advantage over the world and Olympic champion Jürgen Grabach. A 3rd win of the season for Johannes Lamparter, making the most of the absence of Rieber. World Cup moves to Oslo next weekend, and you can catch up on all the build-up on the FIS app.